Eli Manning is being benched, and I think it's rightfully so. And I know the media is looking at this and saying it's not all on Eli and all of that, which is true. The Giants' woe is not just on Eli. Obviously, that offensive line has been bad for him. Some people say that's one of the worst offensive lines they have seen in a long time, like a historically bad offensive line. Is it historically bad? Yeah, it's definitely not good. I would still better than the 2011 Bears offensive line where Jay Cutler was sacked 80 times. Yeah, wow, 80 times. And when I look at Eli Manning never really had great footwork and whatnot, and he kind of always needed a good O-line there. I remember when he won the Super Bowl in 2011, he had a good offensive line. And when I look at Eli Manning, there's some attributes I do look at him that definitely make him a fairly unique or kind of hard traits to find in a quarterback. I definitely find him to be a tough quarterback. He played for 210 straight games. I mean, he is a tough guy. He ain't no pansy out there. And I would say when you look at a lot of quarterbacks out there, he definitely wasn't soft. I mean, he went up. He plays big in playoff games for the most part. The guy's tough. The guy's tough, and I think there is some leadership factor here and there. Now, when it comes to this, I definitely think that you need to do something because Manning hasn't been good. Yes, it's not solely on him, but you had to do something. His brother Peyton Manning was benched, okay, at one point, so it happens. Maybe they should have, how they did with Peyton Manning was they said he was injured and all of that, but I just look at it and it was a benching in their book and all. And when it comes to a lot of great quarterbacks, they sometimes get benched. I remember during games. I don't think Brady ever got benched before a game started, but he got benched after games. I remember one time against the Kansas City Chiefs in that 2014 Monday Night Football game. He got benched later on in the game. And a lot of people are looking at that this is kind of disrespected, all of that. Listen, look, Eli Manning isn't the problem with the Giants. There are many problems with the New York Giants. I definitely think the offensive line is definitely a big one right there. I don't think Ben McAdoo has control over the locker room. Their secondary is becoming rebellious. We are talking about Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie suspension from the team, not from the league, but from the team. You're talking about George Jacobs getting injured, Eli Apple getting snappy with reporters and the media or at teammates, whatever. He's being snappy and all that. So there's just a lot of things just going on, just not coming together for this Giants team. And this is a team I had a lot of optimism for and all of that, but they just did not deliver this season. Now, when it comes to Geno Smith, they're starting Geno, who isn't that fantastic of a quarterback. You just got to get in some new blood. I mean, Peyton Manning was benched for Brock Osweiler, and actually that team led to a Super Bowl. Obviously, the Giants, no Super Bowl this year for you Giants, but obviously maybe if you want some more success, I mean, you could put in some Geno right there. And I know they like this Davis Webb guy who's like a third-round pick, and I think a lot of people are like, oh, this guy could be like the next big deal, or they could draft a quarterback. And let's see from here and there. But overall, when it comes to Eli Manning, I would still keep him for the next season because let's just say you do draft a quarterback, and a lot of times you will draft a quarterback. I mean, the Patriots, they drafted Jimmy Garoppolo in the second round, so it's a fairly high draft pick, and maybe the Patriots are going to be drafting another quarterback fairly high. I mean, they have a really high second round pick, and this is a good quarterback draft and whatnot. So maybe you could put someone right there. And I think with Eli Manning, what you do is he's a veteran quarterback. The backup quarterback can learn from Eli Manning. I definitely think so for a couple seasons and do all of that. But right now, it's just not the Giants' year. And quarterbacks get benched. Players get benched. A lot of people think this is disgraceful for Eli Manning. I think there's a lot of people backing Eli. I think people do like Eli. I think one thing for sure about Eli, there is a certain level of leadership here and there. When I look at Peyton Manning, I saw leadership. So I just don't look at Eli. I think Eli is just, he's known for being a good person. I think a lot of people that know him just don't appreciate seeing what has happened down in New York because it's not entirely his fault. Obviously, Eli Manning's flaws has definitely got the best of the Giants and has definitely eaten up the New York Giants. But overall, the Manning benching, is definitely needed because he just hasn't been playing well. And trust me, just give Geno Smith a try out there. He hasn't played football in a while, and maybe Davis Webb. Just give some other quarterbacks a try because obviously Eli Manning's flaws have gone the best of him and the New York Giants.